Today's toolbox talk is on respiratory protection, and this series on where PPE makes a difference. The reality is that PPE is the last line of defense, and we want to make sure that it protects you in every way. It's important to understand that you need a form of respiratory protection when you're working with silica. You're breaking up concrete, you're cutting concrete, whether indoors or outdoors, and further mentioning that when we're cutting concrete, it must be with water only. It's important that when we're working with silica, that we wear the N95 face mask that's issued in our PPE kits. When we're in the service line and we are replacing water heaters anytime in a customer's basement, and you see that on the wall, wear the N95. If you're in restoration and you're tearing out a customer's basement or you're doing work there, whether it's tearing out the drywall, the carpet, or just all of it, and you see this on the wall, wear the N95. Anytime we're in our customers' homes and this is the environment in which you're working, whether it's service, excavation, or restoration, wear the N95. If you're on the excavation team and you're cutting clay pipe, wear the N95. We're working in basements. I know there's been a lot of interior excavations, a lot of plumbing in the basements. Of course, when you notice all kinds of dust and debris, wear the N95. Not everybody keeps a clean house. And when you're in a situation, whether it's a demo job and there's other contractors in the home, wear the N95. N95 is a special mask that was designed by the National Institute of Occupational Health. That 95 represent a percentage of efficiency, moving particles at zero point 0.3 microns in diameter. The N95. We issue regular dust masks as well as N95s. There's over 300 different types of models of N95 masks. That zero point 0.3 microns is small enough that you have to cut a piece of paper in half of its thickness 9 times. You see, a piece of paper is 100 microns thick, and you have to slice it in half 9 times to get down to 0.3 microns. The N95 has 3 main layers of protection. That first and outer layer protects you from dust. The second one is that electrostatic filter that protects you at that 0.3 microns of filtration. And then the layer closest to you is made up of mostly of polyester. It's designed to absorb the moisture. There are limitations with personal protective equipment. With the N95 mask, it doesn't provide you any protection on gases, vapors, asbestos, aerosols, or even the cement that you work with. You typically will use the N95 to protect you from silica while you're cutting product, sanding product, whether there's mold on the walls or in the air, dust, and debris. It's important to understand that we provide these tools, personal protective equipment, to protect you. It's our last line of defense. We care about you and we want you to be safe. wear the mask in these situations. Be safe out there.